You are standing on a beach in Coronado, California. It is 3 a.m. The water temperature is 55 degrees. You have not slept in 38 hours. And you are not even halfway through Hell Week. This is not the beginning of the story. This is just the part where most people quit. Let's go back to the start. You are 18 years old, or 25. The age doesn't matter much. What matters is you signed a contract. That contract does not make you a SEAL. It makes you a candidate. There is a difference. The full pipeline is 58 weeks long. Most people who enter it will not finish it. The success rate, from the day you sign your enlistment contract to the day you earn your Trident, is 9.5% level 1. The prep school. You arrive in Great Lakes, Illinois, 2 months before BUDS even begins. Naval Special Warfare Preparatory School exists for one reason: to make you physically ready for what comes next. Day 1 begins with a physical screening test. 70 push-ups in 2 minutes, a 4-mile run in 31 minutes. Then a 1,000-meter swim with fins in 20 minutes. You either pass or you go home. The goal of prep school is not to break you. It is to build you up before something else does. 2 months pass. You ship to Coronado, California. BUDS begins. You are not ready. Nobody is. Level 2, BUDS orientation. 3 weeks. The instructors are watching everything. You wear a white shirt. Every candidate wears a white shirt. It means you have not proven anything yet. Orientation is not easy. 45% of a starting class never makes it to Hell Week. Many drop here. 29% quit voluntarily. They are too cold, too sore, too tired. The body is fine. The mind gives up. Level 3. First phase. 7 weeks. Physical conditioning. This is where the real filter begins. You are divided into boat crews, 6 to 7 people. One small inflatable raft called an IBS. You paddle out through the surf zone, then back, then again. The ocean does not care how tired you are. The log PT traces directly to British commando training from World War II. The logs have been here 80 years. The largest log is called Old Misery. You will know why by the end of your first session with it. Notice the shorts you are wearing. Tan UDT swim trunks. The same style worn by the naked warriors of the Pacific in 1944. That tradition exists because in 1943, frogmen swam to enemy beaches in those trunks to clear mines and obstacles. You wear the same thing. The Battle of Tarawa. November 1943. Coral reefs and mines stopped the landing craft. Over 1,000 Marines died. That disaster created the frogmen. The frogmen became the UDTs. The UDTs became the SEALs. You are that lineage. Level 4. Hell Week. Sunday evening. The instructors fire blank rounds into the night sky. It begins 5.5 days. Sunday evening to Friday morning. You will sleep 4 hours total, not 4 hours a night. 4 hours. You run more than 200 miles, often with a boat on your head. You are cold the entire time. You consume more than 8,000 calories a day during Hell Week. You still lose weight. The math does not work in your favor. Your core body temperature drops below 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Normal is 98.6. Your hypothalamus is being reset permanently. One former SEAL officer and doctor confirmed it. Years later, their resting core temperatures are still below normal. The reset holds. The instructors make quitting easy. There is a bell. You ring it 3 times. You get coffee and donuts. You sit in warmth and eat while your former classmates suffer in front of you. That is the design. The instructors know that most quitting happens in the mind, not the body. They are counting on it. About 25% of candidates who reach Hell Week will complete it. The math is blunt. Friday morning, Hell Week ends. You are still standing. Most of your class is not. You get the brown shirt. That is it. A brown shirt. It means you passed the hardest week in American military training. Having survived that, you feel unstoppable. That feeling is not delusion. It is data. If you are finding this documentary useful, a subscription helps this channel keep making them. All right, back to it. Level 5. First phase continues. 4 more weeks after Hell Week. The attrition rate for all of first phase is 66%. 66%. 2 out of every 3 people who begin first phase do not finish it. You are still here. That makes you unusual, not exceptional yet, just still in the room. Level 6. Second phase. 7 weeks. The water gets deeper and so does the complexity. Phase 2 is about combat diving. You learn dive physics. You learn open circuit and closed circuit scuba systems. Closed circuit diving leaves no bubbles on the surface. Nobody above the water knows you are below it. That is the point. The goal is long-distance underwater navigation. You swim from a launch point to a target. In the dark. Underwater. This capability separates SEALs from every other special operations force in the world. No other unit trains this way. The attrition rate in second phase is 5%. You have already survived the hardest part. You are past the gate. Level 7. Third phase. 7 weeks. You move from the water to the land. A different kind of hard. Land navigation. Small unit tactics. Patrolling. Rappelling. You learn military explosives. The instruction is methodical and relentless. The final 5 weeks of third phase happen on San Clemente Island, 68 miles off the California coast. On the island, everything you have learned becomes practical. It is not a test, it is a simulation of real operations. Third phase attrition is 3%. The class that started with 148 people is now a fraction of that. Level 8, Parachute School. BUDS is done. Now you learn to fall out of aircraft. This takes 3 weeks. You master both static line and free fall jumps. The final test is a night descent with combat equipment from 9,500 feet. You are not a SEAL yet. You are a candidate who jumps out of planes. The distinction still matters. Level 9. SEAL Qualification Training. SQT. 26 weeks. Longer than BUDS itself. SQT covers advanced weapons, close quarters combat, parachuting, and battlefield medicine. You learn to treat wounds under fire. Everything in the pipeline, all 32 weeks before SQT, was preparation for what you are learning now. Understanding the water led to mastering it. Mastering it led to the land. The land led to the air. Now everything comes together. Level 10, the Trident. SQT graduation. You receive the Navy SEAL Trident insignia. This is the moment. The Trident is an eagle, an anchor, a trident, and a flintlock pistol. Each element represents one of the 4 SEAL environments. You have been in training for more than 58 weeks. You are finally on the other side of the number. Now consider the officer next to you. He had a 39% attrition rate. Your enlisted attrition was 79%. Officers go through a separate selection called SEAL Officer Assessment and Selection before BUDS. Only 1 in 8 is accepted. Pre-selection, institutional preparation. More deliberate filtering before the sand. That is why the numbers differ. That is the paradox of rank. The same beach, the same bell. Wildly different survival rates. Level 11, the team. You are assigned to a SEAL team or an SDV team. You are not done training. 18 months of pre-deployment training begins. Before you are considered deployable, you train for a year and a half more. Every 6-month deployment is preceded by 18 months of preparation. The machine is always running. There are approximately 3,000 active duty SEALs in the entire US military. 3,000 people out of 330 million. The Trident is not an ending. It is an entry ticket. Entry to a career of perpetual high-stakes preparation. You know this going in, or you think you do. Knowing and living it are different measurements. December 11th, 1961. Admiral R. Lee Burke signed the directive that created the SEAL teams. Effective January 1962. They built the units to fight a Cold War. 6 decades later, the pipeline has barely changed. It works. The log is the same log. The swim trunks are the same trunks. The bell is the same bell. You either ring it or you don't. That is the whole system. That is the only thing it has ever been. 58 weeks, a 9.5% success rate. A permanent reset in your core body temperature and a gold pin on your chest. The system does not change for anyone. It waits. It is waiting right now.